Hello everyone, Miyabi here from Life Behind Bars, and today we're taking a look at the Peloton Rolltop backpack. Now the Peloton is our most popular backpack, and over the course of 4 years, it has undergone many improvements. And this right here is the latest iteration. So let's kick things off by looking at the outside of the bag. Now the bag uses the tried and tested 1000D nylon by Cordura, and if you notice, it has a slightly tapered silhouette, you see from the side. Now beyond the aesthetic alone, that makes for better load distribution. Alright, so as you can see, the Peloton has a relatively clean aesthetic, but don't be fooled by its minimalist appearance because this bag is packed full of features. So underneath the front pack here are a number of quick access organizational pockets, perfect for keeping your small everyday carry items neatly organized, but also clearly visible at all times. On the top here, we have the zipper, which opens up to a long, flat compartment, which extends all the way to the bottom of the bag. Perfect for keeping your flat documents, your magazines, and it's also padded, so it's perfect for even items like a tablet or a small laptop. Okay, now towards the bottom of the bag here, there are a series of loops with a reflective stripe in the middle. Now these loops are good for attaching things like cable locks or carabiner, or maybe say a light. Also here on the bottom front, there are these two reach around pockets, and the idea here is that you can access these pockets without taking the bag off. Right, so on the back side of the bag here, as you can see, it's padded, and we have these air channels to keep the heat off of your back. And underneath this is a semi-solid layer that's stiff enough to keep items from poking your back, but it's also flexible enough to conform to your back. Now this is especially useful when you're leaning forward in the riding position. So over to the sides here, on both sides of the bag, we have these side pockets. These side pockets are perfectly sized for something like a lock. And if you notice on the bottom here, we have this mesh. It comes in handy in rainy situations where you can be sure the water is going to drain out immediately. The pocket is also expands, so it can fit something like, say, this water bottle here. Nice and snug. Or combined with these compression straps, you can secure larger circular objects like this cardboard tube. So, or you can even secure objects like this here tripod. Okay, now speaking of compression straps, on the side here, these compression straps can be used to compress the bag when you're not carrying full loads, or they can be used to create external carry systems. Now, this can be done by unwrapping the strap and extending it over to the other side. Do the same on the other side, and they can meet here in the middle like so. Do the same on the other side. Now these carry systems can be used to carry things like wheels or even a bike frame or a box. In this case, let's say I wanted to carry this here box. Now what you could do is you could purchase this hook strap, which latches onto one of the loops down here. And to the top, there's another loop right here. So you can take this box. Alright, now this bag has a capacity of about 35 liters when rolled and fully compressed, and 45 liters when completely extended out. So now when you're using the bag in its fully extended configuration, that hook strap from before can be used to secure the top section. Just latch it on here and you cinch it tight. And that should keep it from moving around. Okay, now checking out the inside. The Peloton has a very large top opening, which makes getting items in and out of the bag really easy. And it's lined with our signature yellow inner lining, which makes finding items very easy as well. You can see here we have this hanging compartment for storing delicate items like glasses and stuff like that. And it's positioned towards the top of the bag, so it keeps it away from the crotch zone. Here we also have this laptop compartment, which is lined with a fleece material, and it fits laptops anywhere from 13 all the way up to 17 inches. So the laptop compartment is also suspended to protect it when you put the bag down. Okay, so the top here also folds magnetically to help when pulling the bag down. All right, now the Peloton also includes a waist belt. Now this waist belt comes in handy when you're carrying super heavy loads, and it's adjustable like so. You can move it up and down to accommodate for different torso lengths depending on how tall you are. And when you're not carrying heavy loads, it can be removed completely. So on one side here, you'll find this zipper, which gives you access to the main compartment. Now the zipper itself is water repellent, which is true for all the zippers on the bag. And opening it gives you access to not only the main compartment, but also to that laptop compartment, making getting through airport security a breeze. So that side access pocket is really convenient when you're trying to access the main compartment without taking the bag off. Now the bag also has these adjustable sternum straps and an elastic mechanism. So even when you tighten it to a slug fit, it doesn't restrict your breathing. Now tucked behind the back padding is this hidden compartment, which is perfectly sized for carrying sensitive documents like, let's say, a passport or something like that. Right, so on the top of the shoulder straps here, we have these load adjusters, which can be tightened down to move the weight more towards your shoulders, or loosened up to move it more towards the waist. Okay, now so the bottom of the bag features this heavy-duty material, which protects the bag from ground friction, but also prevents water from seeping into the inner compartments. Right, now over on the other side, the bag has this discrete side handle, which just gives you more carrying options. And one more thing. Luggage slot. That's the Peloton Rolltop from Life Behind Bars.